So here we have the Audi A3 on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off firstly in the boot area of the vehicle. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see we've got the satellite navigation information. We have car info and your phone just here as well. This car has done 63,759 miles, as you can see, and you can also change that information for any of these that you wish. For example, a digital readout for the speedometer. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was just using are over here. We have our phone and stereo controls, and then underneath here, the cruise control for the car. Into the center next is the main screen. So, as you can see, this is where you'll pair your phone, as well as accessing any of the other menus you see here. The movement that we are currently making on the screen is predominantly being done using this dial. You can, if you wish to, for example, access menus like I've just done there by putting the radio on. Main volume for the stereo is here, incidentally. Or, as I say, use this dial. These 4 buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen. So, for example, we can go to the main menu and then rotate that dial to radio, push the dial down. The top right-hand corner, if you press the button that corresponds with that, you'll see that we've got DAB, FM and AM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so. Again, top right-hand corner. Plenty of ways of doing that. We have Audi's multimedia interface, DVD, SD card input, Bluetooth audio here as well. So I say loads of ways to listen to your music. This car has got satellite navigation, full color display, as you can see, a really nice, easy system to use. And of course you can pair your phone from up there as well. Working our way down, firstly, we can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. You can turn your parking sensors on and off, hazard warning lights on and off, the stop and start, or the traction control, sorry, for the car, on and off. You can shut the screen down with a push of that button, and you can change the drive select for the car. So, for example, you can put the vehicle into individual, customize it yourself. We have dynamic, auto, comfort, and efficiency up there as well. A lot of the time you might well be in auto where the car decides for you, or comfort if you're doing a lot of town driving perhaps. Below that section we then have dual zone climate control. Firstly, heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, same for the passenger side. You can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the moment, so that's off, back on, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. You can override that manually whenever you wish to. It also takes control of the direction of the air, so again, you can override that. We have a 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox as well. Last thing I wanted to mention is the sunroof, something you don't find too often on these cars. We have a manual blind you can open and close, and then if you wish to, this section will open as a sliding sunroof, as you can see. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.